Alright, it is the the 9th of November 2015, and this is kind of my week one check-in with NaNoWriMo National Novel Writing Month, and just a general vlog about other stuff. I guess I'll talk about the NaNoWriMo stuff first, in case anyone from that community is watching this. I'll probably tweet this video out. Yeah, it is my second year doing National Novel Writing Month. As I said in the previous vlog, I did it in 2010. So 5 years ago, and just check my messages. Yeah, nothing important. Yeah, I did it 5 years ago, completed it, got I think about 51,000 words. Wasn't happy with the book looking back on it, and it's definitely not one I'd want to publish or anything like that. But this year, I've already talked about it, I had the best idea I think I've ever had for a book, but I don't think it's spectacular. I don't think it's gonna, blow anyone away. But I just want to do it justice. I want to do the idea justice, and I want to, put my best into it. And I'm trying so far. It's very hard, but it has been an incredibly successful first week. I forget exactly what my word count is at the minute, so let's just take a quick look on my page. I think it's around, I think I've got over 20,000 now. Yeah, 21,682 words currently. So if I make a good push tonight, I think I might be able to get to 25k, which will be halfway there within the first 9 days, which would be very good. Now, I don't want to just get to 50 and then stop, And conversely, if I got to like 49,000 words and I felt like that the story was over and it was done and I said all I needed to say with it, I would leave it at that. And I'd still consider it a win, But for me, I'm going to guess right now, I'm going to throw it out there, a prediction. I believe my book that I'm currently writing will probably level out at around 55-60,000 words. I think that's probably where it's going to end up going, from what I'm kind of getting right now. And a lot of people so far in the community have already reached the goal. In the first couple of days, someone got to 50,000. On the 5th day, someone got to 50,000 or 60,000, I think it was. It was just ridiculous. And you do kind of wonder, like, is it just a load of shit they're writing, The book's not very good. But, people work in different ways, and maybe for some people just blasting through it like that really helps. And of course, we're all going to go back and edit these things, if we want to anyway. It's not like at the end of the month you'll have a novel that's ready to publish. There'll be second drafts, third drafts, fourth drafts, and all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing this thing on Instagram where I've been kind of posting snippets of the book every day from what I've written that day. And so I've kind of been keeping a chart of it. So day one, 2,441 words, and the average word count per day is 1,667. So if you do that every day for the whole 30 days in November, you'll get to 50,000. So it's kind of a good goal to reach every day, I guess. And I've pretty much surpassed it. Well, I have surpassed it every day. Day 2, 2,041 words. Beat the average daily goal again, but today was a real struggle. Yeah, the second day was definitely a real struggle. And for me, the whole idea of the book, I haven't even got to yet. I need to set it up. I need to show how my main character, Aira, is, in the position that she's in when the story really starts. So I'm 21,000 words into the book, and last night, the last bit I wrote was where, to me, the story starts. So 21,000 words of build-up and backstory is quite extensive, I think. But it's what I felt it needed. And I didn't want to rush it, and I'm really proud of myself that I haven't rushed it. I'm really proud that I haven't gone, I need to get a chapter every night. I'm really proud that I've kind of stopped on a couple of nights and gone, well, no, this needs to continue, so I'll just get back to it tomorrow. So I've got 5 chapters at the minute, only 5 chapters, and before I would kind of go, oh, let's cap this off as a chapter, let's cap that off as a chapter, and I would kind of try and bulk up my chapter count, and that is the total wrong way of doing it, I think. So I'm really glad with how slowly, but steadily, I'm making progress in terms of that kind of thing. Day 3, I got down 1,909 words. Powered through it, but it was another tough one. Yeah, it was just hard to kind of, again, I feel so invested in the idea that I don't want to disservice it, basically. I feel like it's precious to me already. I spent so much time over the past couple of months thinking about it. And I've written down an outline of the entire book, not chapter by chapter as I know some people do, but just kind of the broad strokes of what happens. It's about 5 paragraphs long. I'm currently about 2 sentences into it. So those 2 sentences didn't give me much to go off, and I really was like, right, I can literally do this in a billion different ways, a trillion different ways. Which way do I choose? So it's just really hard. But with National Novel Writing Month and getting that daily goal down, it pushes you to write something. And even if there are parts where it's a struggle and I'm not enjoying it and I feel like, what is this? This is shit. I'm creating something out of nothing, and that is so exciting, you know, because now I just look, I've got 21,000 words of something that did not exist a week ago. It just wasn't in the world, and now it is on my laptop. You know, I backed it up online as well, but you know, there's something really cool about that. On day 4, I had an allergy attack, which definitely threatened to derail my daily progress, because when I have an allergy attack, usually it's the nostrils and the eyes that start streaming, and it's mainly the right nostril and the right eye, and they just drip. Sorry to be going into detail with it, but it's horrible. And the only way I can kind of function is to put pressure on the nose, and then the eye kind of stops then. So I can't write with one hand, it's too frustrating. So what I did was, I didn't think it would work, I was just kind of just having a laugh really, but it worked. I taped with sellotape a piece, or a couple of pieces of kitchen roll to my face. Yeah, I look like someone who's worried about SARS or something. But it worked, and I powered through it, and day 4 I got 2,056 words. Managed to push past the daily goal despite an allergy attack. Very pleased, even if it is all drivel, is what I said. Day 5, 3,536 words. Another day where I had no clue to go for hours, and the NaNoWriMo sprints really helped me to push through, and I hit a roll that broke my daily record and more than doubled the daily average. Very happy with that, and a milestone reached 10,000 words on the 5th day. NaNoWriMo Sprints is a Twitter account where people from all around the world, they take over the NaNoWriMo Sprints account on Twitter, and they're like, alright everyone, go at 15 minutes past the hour, and go for 10 minutes and just get as much as you can get done, and then tell me what you've done, and then we'll share the results and we'll talk about it, encourage each other. I mean, the community is so positive and so encouraging. It's just been a blast, honestly has. And that night, I forget the woman's name who was doing it, but she was posting all these Doctor Who kind of GIFs to kind of encourage people and inspire them. And even though I'm not a Doctor Who fan, I found it really helpful, and I went along with it, and it got me through it. And I you know, blasted out 3.5 thousand words in one night. And that's another thing I should mention. A few times in the beginning of the week, I tried to write in the day, and it's really hard. I mean, Connie came home one day, and I was just sat there, and I just couldn't concentrate. When she's up and about, I can't really sit down and write. I just can't do it. And when it's in the day, I just can't do it either. It doesn't hit me. I have to write in the night, which is problematic because I stay up far too late. But I'm getting it done, so it's what I'm going to continue to do, even if Connie's not too happy about it, because it's working right now at least, and I'm getting stuff out. Day 6, 2,618 words, more struggling, more self-doubting, and agonizingly slow progress, but once again snaked ahead of the daily goal. Having major second thoughts about this book, but in the spirit of NaNoWriMo, I will continue and push on. The thrill of creating something from nothing is still there. Yeah, that was a tough night, that one, day 6. And then day 7, we had 3,332 words. It was double up day, which is where everyone tries to kind of double their overall word count or their daily record, which is insane. Not only did I fail to even come close, I didn't even beat my previous daily record, which was disappointing as I felt like I was blasting through, but good because it was the most enjoyable burst of writing I've had yet, and I would definitely agree with that. Day 7 was where I really just felt in the zone, and I was loving what I was writing, and yeah, that was the best day so far. I haven't put up a post for day 8 yet, but last night I wrote a whole chapter. I think it was around maybe 2,000, or maybe 3,000 words, something like that. I'll get I've got it up here somewhere, I think. Oh, I didn't keep it. Okay, I'll get up on my dashboard here. Hang on just a second. 3,735 words. Okay, actually that was my record. Okay, so I got a lot out. and that was a tough chapter as well. But I finally got to where the story is going to start kicking into gear. So yeah, tonight's set of writing is going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, and that is my progress so far with National Novel Writing Month. I'm not really going to talk about the plot of the book still at this point, but I'll try and check in every week or so, even though it's been 9 days now. Also, in my last vlog, I was talking about weight. I'm now down 1.3 kilos, which is weird because for the first 5 days of the week, or the month even, I was really good. I didn't eat anything bad. My body was rejecting this lack of sugar. It's like, what are you doing to me? And I was like, I don't know, I'm sorry, I want to lose a bit of weight. And it was hell. It was really hell. It played, again, not to go into too much detail, it played havoc with my bowels. It was a miserable few days. And then on Friday, Connie bought some, some nice stuff. We had a bit of a unhealthy meal, and then we've just had crap the whole weekend basically, and it's just been terrible. I've enjoyed it, but it's been terrible. But for some reason I still have lost 1.3 kilos. I don't know why. I'm kind of skeptical of my weighing scales accuracy. But now I think this week I need to not only cut back on stuff, but start getting more active. So I'm going to be doing some more yoga this week, fingers crossed. I should do so that next week I can say that I've done it and I haven't slacked, and maybe go for some long walks as well. I really need to keep going. And then finally, reviewing an Empire, my massive Star Wars video review series I've been working on every day. I'm so happy with it. Last night's editing session was really good. I was so happy with what I did, and the video is over 20 minutes now, and it is the most extensive thing I've ever done in terms of editing. Well, maybe not ever, but in terms of a video review with clips from films and stuff like that and scripted narration, it is the most extensive thing I've ever done. I'm so proud of it already, and I haven't finished it yet. But I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to give the same treatment to the next 5 Star Wars films before The Force Awakens comes out. So I might have to just make this a kind of a series that will stretch over a couple of years or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and power through and get episode 2 done as well. But with the writing and stuff, it's really tough. So yeah, that's that. Right, so that's it then. I think this went far longer than I wanted it to, but I wanted to get out my thoughts on writing the book and stuff and how I'm feeling about it. I've sent out a few chapters for people to kind of beta read it for me and give me some thoughts, and I've had a couple of mixed opinions about it so far, but some good opinions too. And I kind of said to myself before I started writing this, I shouldn't be sending out chapters because I need to just focus solely on my vision for it. But I had to kind of give into it and try and get some opinions and feedback, and some of the opinions I have got from people have been good, and they inspired me to keep on going, give me that extra burst of inspiration to just keep on going and going with it. Again, it's very tough for me because the main character is a female, and I don't know if I'm doing the female mind justice. But then I think, by me thinking, oh, how can I write a woman when I'm a man, I feel like that's bad to say, because I think personally deep down we're all the same. I don't think the genders really differ as much as we think in terms of what people are like. Obviously there are certain things that come into account, like estrogen and testosterone, but I think stripped down bare, I think most people have the similar kind of makeup that can make their personalities fairly simple. I think you can find a male and a female who think pretty much alike, taking out all the sexual stuff from it. And that's another thing I've been kind of umming and ahhing about, is how much sexuality to put in the book, because I want it to be realistic, but I don't want it to be sleazy. I don't want it to be uncomfortable for anyone to read it. I would there's a lot of swearing in it, and that to me just has to be in there because that is realistic. But yeah, the sexual stuff I'm really trying to rein back on and not touch on too much, but I have to put little bits of it in there, just tiny little bits, without being crude about it, because I have to kind of stay true to the characters in a way. But yeah, I'm trying definitely not go too far with it, or write anything that would make anyone uncomfortable, because yeah, I think ultra realism is my goal, but I think in terms of sex and things, maybe it's best to kind of tone that down a bit and not go ultra realistic with it, for sure. So yeah, there we go, that's it for now, and stay tuned. If you're a viewer of my channel in general. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm trying to get regular stuff out, but it's tough right now with all the Star Wars news coming out I need to cover, the book I'm writing, the Star Wars video series that I'm editing. I'll try and get back to normal videos soon, but it's just a crazy month. But I'm glad that I'm getting a lot of stuff done already in the first week. So there we go. That's it for the vlog for today. 9th of November. The 9th of November. Yeah, I looked at I looked down at my laptop. It said 9/11/2015. And for anyone who heard 9/11 and thought, what? This is, you know, this is European date. Oh wait, no, I think. Yeah, no. Here in Norway they do it 11/9/2015, but I'm on the UK order of dates, so it's 9/11, the 9th of November, and I said the 9th of November. 9th of November. Okay, that should probably be the title of this video, and this has definitely trailed off into a pretty dire outro. So I apologize for that, and I'll see you in the next video.
I am called King Computer.